Yep, you read the title. You seen that thumbnail. We about to do some firecracker chicken. Get in your kitchen. Let's go. All right, so let's do a quick rundown of what we have. Right here, we have some boneless chicken thighs right here. I recommend boneless chicken thighs, or you can use boneless breast, that works too. We have some cornstarch here, some Frank's Red Hot sauce, dark brown sugar, rice wine vinegar, soy sauce, some black pepper, salt, garlic powder. And in this dish, we have paprika, chili powder, and cayenne pepper. And right here, we have some freshly chopped green onions. So this is all we need. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so to get started, we're gonna turn on our cooktop. We're gonna bring that up to temperature. And while it comes up to temperature, we're gonna add our hot sauce, our vinegar, soy sauce, garlic powder, our brown sugar. And I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of chicken broth. Now guys, if you wanna use water, you can also use water. I'm gonna use chicken broth. I try to use chicken broth in place of water whenever I'm using a recipe, especially using chicken. And we're just going to get this mixed together. And guys, what I like mostly about this particular recipe, I like the way the sweetness and the heat marries together. And I'm telling you, when it hits that chicken, man, it just makes it so awesome. And you want to do this over a medium heat, and you just want to mix it until the sugar dissolves. You're not really trying to bring it to a light simmer or boil. If it starts getting up to a boil, that means you're cooking it too high. See there? We're there. It's already dissolved. We're gonna go ahead and turn our heat off, get an empty dish. Got one right here, and we're just gonna pour it here in our empty dish like that. And we're gonna set this aside and let's move on. All right, so now what we're gonna do with our chicken is we're gonna take our salt and pepper, and we're just gonna start seasoning this with a little salt and pepper. Let's go in with our pepper. Guys, you know how I feel about pepper, so, you know, it may seem like a lot to you guys, but I'm a pepper fan. And we're gonna get that mixed in like that. We just wanna have some flavor on that chicken. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. All right, so now we have our cornstarch here in a bowl. We're gonna take our cayenne pepper, chili powder, and smoked paprika. We're just gonna dump it in there, and we're just gonna mix that up like this. And we're gonna set this aside also. All right, so now we're at our cooktop. We're gonna take some oil, and we're gonna pour just enough in there to cover the bottom of the pan, like that. You don't wanna deep fry these babies. That's enough to cover the bottom of the pan. We're gonna bring that up to temperature. All right, so while our grease is coming up to temperature, we're gonna come over here to our cornstarch, and we're gonna start dredging our chicken in the cornstarch, and we're just gonna sit it over here in that in this basket until our oil is ready. And guys, you want to make sure this is fully dredged because that's where you're gonna get that flavor. That's where you're gonna get that crispiness from. Just like that. I'm gonna sit that over there like that. All right, guys, so it looks like we have all our chicken pieces dredged in our cornstarch. So all we have to do now is head back over here or swing back over here to our fryer or pan. And I can hear that grease popping right now. And we're gonna start adding our chicken pieces right into this hot grease. All right, so let's start adding our chicken pieces. And ideally, you want to be able to cook all of them in the same pot at one time, ideally. So let them cook 3 to 5 minutes per side. Flip them over. And while we're waiting on these to cook, you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. All right, so we have a nice color, brown color on our chicken pieces. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna, see, take a look at that. So I'm just gonna remove, I'm gonna put these on a plate because I still have 2 more that I need to cook real quick. So I'm going to remove these, sit them here on a plate, and we're going to bring them back over into our pan once the other ones are done. I'm going to leave these in here to let them get a little bit more color. We're going to start cooking our other ones. All right, guys, so since we're almost done with our second batch, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start adding our first batch back into the pan, because we're gonna finish this baby off in the pan. And look at it, it fits perfectly in the pan. So what we're gonna do now, just gonna turn our heat off. We're gonna take our sauce and we're gonna pour it over our chicken just like this. And we gotta get some of that juice over it like that. And I will say this, if you have too much oil in the pan, you wanna pour some of your oil out. I done had that, matter of fact, throughout the cooking process, I poured out a little oil. You wanna make sure you have just enough for the bottom of the pan. So what we're gonna do next, we're gonna stick this in the oven at 400 degrees for 5 to 8 minutes. We want that sauce to marry with that chicken. I'm telling you guys, don't skip this step. So let's get this in the oven. All right, so we are fresh out of the oven after about 10 minutes. Man, this looks so good. So to finish this off, I'm gonna take some sesame seeds. I'm just gonna, place them, drop them over here for garnishment. Totally optional. And then I'm gonna come across that with these fresh chopped green onions. And there you have it, Firecracker Chicken. Man, this is the best Firecracker Chicken you're gonna ever make in your life, guys. So I'm gonna leave the measurements and ingredients in the video description below. Also, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. I know I'm gonna get some people that say, hey, this is fire. I'm telling you, it is fire. Let's go ahead over to quality control. All right, so we're here for quality control. We have our Firecracker Chicken right there. And without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me a piece right here. Wait for me to tease you real quick. All right. Exactly what I thought. Absolutely delicious. It's good with these chicken thighs. Oh. Listen, if you like that Firecracker sauce, you definitely gonna love this. And what I like most about this, when I tell you, marrying that hot sauce with that brown sugar. Before I go, I know some of y'all asking, so what you gonna eat it with? You can eat it with rice, throw it over a bed of rice. Now, that's what I would do. Some people may want to do something else, that's fine. Me, I'm keeping it simple. Just a bed of rice, take that Firecracker sauce, spoon it over that rice, sit that chicken on top of there, and voila, you are done. So until then, I'm your cook, Spinelli. Y'all already know, all wings, everything. Remember, I'm not a chef. I just like to cook, or I just cook a lot, and I'm out. Peace.